guys, it's Bro You Whack, and I'm super excited to be doing today's video because it not only doesn't include my least favorite hero, but it includes my favorite hero, which is Mei. We've been doing a lot of these ranking videos, ranking the best gold guns, maps, even ranking skins for Genji and Mercy, so I figured with the newly released Mei skin for the Mei tournament in May with Mei, we would rank Mei skins, so that's what we're gonna be doing today. But as always, I want to let you guys know that my opinions are 100% factual. Everything I say in this video is from my expertise, especially when it comes to Mei, but I still want to know what your favorite skin is from Mei. We're gonna be ranking every single Mei skin with the exception of the rare skins because I feel like they shouldn't affect the list. But if you do want to know which ones I think look the best, it goes Permission, Jade, Heliotrope, and CHRYSANTHEMUM. What are these names? Yeah, they don't belong on the list to begin with. Let's start off with number 20. Now, trying to pick what are the worst Mei skins is like trying to pick your least favorite child. It's so hard to do. But I managed to do it, and that's abominable. The original legendary Mei skins, along with a lot of original legendary skins, just don't really bring anything to the table nowadays. It's the same sort of idea as the classic skin, just with a little bit more layers and a little bit more fur. The idea of Abominable and Yeti Hunter is really cute, and especially cuter with the Yeti Hunter game mode later on with the Winter Wonderland event, but really, it doesn't bring any more taste, doesn't bring the personality of Mei, which I guess now at the number 19 spot, you can basically guess that Yeti Hunter is going to be taking this spot, and the reason why this beats out Abominable is because I feel like the color palette with this skin is a little bit better. While with Abominable did have teal, pink, and white, which is a nice color palette, I feel like this is a cleaner look with the blue, white, and the dusty brown. I feel like if you're going to be in the Himalayas trying to hunt down Yetis, you want to be somewhat camouflaged, and I feel like the pink and the teal just doesn't do it for Mei. But this original skin set isn't cutting it nowadays, and the gun isn't any better. I forgot to mention that, but it just is way too brawlic. It has like a bayonet at the end of it, and Mei doesn't really seem like the stabby stab type. But hopping over to the other legendary skin set at the 18th spot, we got Firefighter Mei. Now, I like this one a whole lot more than Abominable and Yeti Hunter because it brings a different occupation out of Mei, and it sort of makes sense with her. I mean, she's the one that's gonna be putting out the fire with her ice, even though it would melt the ice technically if she's trying to put out the... It's a cute idea in concept. I mean, she's already carrying around this gigantic backpack of like liquid ice or whatever, so it would make sense to turn it into a fire hydrant on top of the rest of like the clothes that she has, the overcoat and the gigantic boots, just translated to firefighter equipment. But I like the little Easter egg that Blizzard include every single time that Mei gets on fire in game. She says, "I'm on fire. Isn't that against regulation?" Oh, she's so cute. I just can't get enough of her. But unfortunately, those three legendary skins couldn't beat out the original classic Mei skin. And it's not to say that those skins are bad, but I don't know, man. The original skin for Mei is just really cute. It's a classic. I mean, literally, it's a classic skin, and I feel like those skins can't really beat it. Her distinguished color is represented here in the form of blue, and you have lots of blues here with teals, light blues, dark blues, as seen like in her leggings, in her gloves, and Snowball too. It's just an overall good, clean looking skin, and you get the idea of who she is. Somebody that hangs out in the snow mountain and also freezes people to death and kills them and hides their body and makes sure that their screams can never be heard from society again. God, I love Mei. How about we have a little bit more wholesome of a skin at the number 16 spot, something that I think should be more represented in Mei skins, and this is gonna be her Earthen skin. Now, what I mean by represented more is the more scientific side of Mei, because a lot of time they dress her up in cute outfits, which I love. Hey, I love the cute outfits, but she's also a scientist at the end of the day that's trying to save the world. She's out here trying to save one tree at a time, and with Earthen, you get that represented, obviously, with the main color changing from blue to green, but it just brings a different vibe and a different tone, all by switching up the color palette, which is the whole idea of epic skins. But I really want them to do something in the future for a legendary skin to either bring out the scientist side of her or the earth-saving side of her. But even though I do like the color palette of Earthen, it doesn't really suit Mei all that well compared to Snow Plum Mei. Now, I don't know why it's called Snow Plum when the main colors here are pink and teal, which contrast perfectly, but you can also see like a flower budding out from her little belt too, which is a nice little addition to an epic skin. If you want a simple skin, or if you want to get into Mei, not like that, please. please don't get into Mei like that. But if you're looking to Mei and you don't want to rock the classic skin, but you don't want to break the bank, then 250 credits for Snow Plum Mei would be an excellent choice of a skin. At the 14th spot, you might be surprised that I'm putting the skin so low on the list, but you guys have to remember that Mei has so many good skins. But at 14, we got Change, or CHANG'E? CHANG'E? While I'm not sure how you pronounce it, I think the inspiration behind the name of it being Change is that she's wanting to change the world for the better. And that's such a beautiful way to name a skin that is just as beautiful, because this was a dual skin set with the original Lunar event. And here, this was a purple and white color variant, which looks really good, but the other one beat it out. Now, don't get me wrong, I like the colors of Change, but with the Lunar event, while the main color of the event and China as a whole is red, I think that's the main reason why I like the other skin a little bit more. That's not to say that if you have this one that you have the lesser one of the two skins, but you kind of do. And the gun is just as elegant as the skin itself, where on the ore part you have almost like this budding flower, and you have the same colors on the skin, and you have different teals that are also glowing throughout the whole entire gun. It's just an overall fire looking skin, but it just goes to show how many good skins Mei has. But now at the 14th spot, we got almost what seems to be a Lunar New Year event skin, but that's actually came with the Summer Games event, and this is ZHONGGUO. Oh, I'm gonna have a terrible time pronouncing some of these names. This was a weekly skin challenge held during the Summer Games event, where you had to obviously win 9 games to be able to unlock this beautiful Mei skin. And I think by it being a rare and exclusive skin, it bumps its stock up just a little bit more than some of these other skins that I previously talked about, even though it literally is just a recoloration of the original skin. But at least they threw in a dragon and some clouds seen throughout her whole entire jacket, along with a good contrasting color palette with red and gold. Overall, it's a good and tasteful skin for the Summer Games event you would have expected for the Lunar event. But for the Chinese hero, I think this is a good epic skin if you want a good representation of where her roots are, but also just a good and rare skin that you can't get anymore. So if you want the skin, sorry, I don't know what to tell you. But here is another weekly epic skin that you can no longer get in Overwatch, and if you don't have it, you should be sad, because it's Snowball and his bear skin. While yes, this is FIREFIGHTER, the main star of the show here is Snowball with his little panda ears. While it's probably not inspired from an actual panda bear, but rather just a white bear, it's still a cute skin nonetheless, which is what all Mei skins should strive for. Because what Blizzard's trying to do is take you away from the notion that Mei is this evil creature that's just there to haunt your dreams and kill you in your sleep and suck the life out of you, which she will do if you cross the line, but she's also gonna love you if you treat her right, which is all that she wants from you, is for you to love her. But in terms of the actual skin itself, it's a classic skin, not much else to it other than just a recoloration. I mean, her gloves did get the like heart replaced by a panda bear, along with a little emblem, which I always love whenever they replace little pendant with something related to the actual skin. And of course, Snowball is looking cute with his little ears too. The next skin up is probably one of the original controversial skins in Overwatch, which, I mean, how can a skin be controversial? I'll also tell you why, but this is the Winter Wonderland exclusive skin, MEI-RRY. MEI-RRY obviously came with the Winter Wonderland event, and it put Mei in a Santa hat, and that's about it. I mean, I guess they did change her cryo freeze from an ice block to a snowman made out of ice, and every single time you went into the cryo freeze, the Santa hat flipped onto the snowman's head. So it was a cute, unique ability change, but other than that, there wasn't anything that was really making it a legendary skin other than the change of the ability's look. And that's why it was so controversial, because people thought it didn't deserve that 3,000 credit price tag. But Blizzard stuck to their guns and said, nah, you're gonna be feeding our cocaine addictions, you're gonna be buying loot boxes, and you're gonna get this legendary Mei skin because it is cute, it has a cute snowman. Even though we didn't change much to it, we're gonna keep it at 3,000 credits. And guess who bought it? I did. I bought this skin. Now we made it halfway through, and we're finally at the final epic skin that's gonna be on this list, and it's probably one of the cutest epic skins of all time. It's Pumpkin Mei. So this is kind of similar to Bear Mei, where they changed a lot of aspects about her to represent a pumpkin, whether it's her gloves with the pumpkin logo, the pumpkin jack-o'-lantern face on her chest, the emblem, even Snowball himself is a tiny little pumpkin. For an epic skin, they did transform a lot with this skin, even though they really only have to do something with the colors, which they still did with the orange, yellow, and green to match the Halloween theme. Unfortunately, they didn't redesign her cryo freeze to look like a pumpkin of any sort, but imagine how cute that would be to go into a little pumpkin and then freeze the soldier, looking dead to the eyes, say, hey, It's your time to officially die now. But at the 11th spot, we had the first controversial Mei skin, and now the number 9 spot, we have the second controversial Mei skin. But this is gonna be none other than MEI, or MEI, or MM-Mei, or the Mei Melee Tournament Mei skin. This skin literally came out earlier this week, and it was a promotional skin for the Mei Melee Tournament held by the Overwatch League. The Mei Melee Tournament is basically the playoffs that's supposed to replace these stages held in like the first and second season of the Overwatch League. And that's the main reason why Mei got this skin. I'm seeing a lot of people say, oh, why didn't Zarya get the skin? Or why did Doofus get the skin? Well, it's because it's the Melee Tournament held in the month of May. Why wouldn't Mei get that skin? You see what I'm getting at? It's a cute play on words. The skin, on the other hand, it's... Okay, so some people don't think the skin is cute. Obviously, I'm a Mei main. Obviously, I'm 1000% biased here. I think the skin is awesome. But that's the first reason why it's controversial, is because some people don't think it's awesome, or because they think other heroes should have gotten it. But another reason is because of the hair, the cornrows. Now, my first thought when I saw this hairstyle is like, oh yeah, that's a wrestling or an MMA fighter hairstyle, because, well, when women are fighting, they don't want their hair to get caught or pulled, so they're gonna be tightly braiding it so that it won't fall out, taking the form of cornrows. And cornrows, as you guys know, is an exclusive African-American hairstyle, and I think that's why people are weary about this skin. But I don't want to necessarily say it's Blizzard's fault or Mei's fault, or rather wrestling or MMA's fault for having this controversial hairstyle be a functioning hairstyle in their game. I think Blizzard just wanted to make a true MMA/fighting skin, so they thought, oh, well, this would be a good functioning hairstyle for Mei, rather than just putting her in a ponytail. But other than the hair, I think the whole idea of this skin is a home run. They transformed everything to have characteristics of a fighter, of a melee person with the boxing gloves and the punching bag replacing her bag. It's just an all-around great looking skin, just like how the 8th best Mei skin is a great looking skin, which is what I want everyone to recognize it as, because this is completely underrated. This is Rescue Mei. Rescue me, Rescue Mei. Get I love the play on words with Mei! Rescue Mei is the contrasting legendary skin of the Firefighter skin set, where this one is leagues better, mainly because of the jacket. I don't know, man. I just feel like the colorful orange jacket suits Mei a lot better compared to the dark and gross looking black jacket in Firefighter, which is still a good representation of what firefighters would wear, but at least when it comes to a skin, I want good looking colors, and this orange jacket, mwah. But here it is, ladies and gentlemen, the very first good legendary Mei skin. Up until this point, we only had MEI-RRY, and well, that's all that's really notable. But we finally got blessed with Luna Mei. This was the other contrasting skin to change for the Lunar New Year event, and it has Mei rocking the traditional red colors with beautiful gold accent armor pieces seen throughout on her wrist, around her neck, even Snowball's decked out in gold. He got that drip. But I love the skin not only because it looks absolutely beautiful, but it also got her out of that oversized fluffy coat, which is what I think a lot of people only associated with Mei was ice or cold or mountains, when no, she's this Chinese hero that is strong and powerful, but can also be beautiful as well. But now, going from the lunar event to now the Halloween event, we got just as a good and rich cultural skin for Mei as Luna, this time with JIANGSHI. JIANGSHI basically is a zombie or an undead girl in Chinese folklore, and I love how Blizzard does that when it comes to skins, and not just giving them a zombie skin, because they could have easily wrapped her up in mummy attire, which is what they eventually did with Ana, but no, they didn't do that. They dug into Chinese folklore and made the Chinese hero look apart for the Halloween event. They make tasteful, good cultural skins, and I love that for Blizzard. But they also make good looking skins. They didn't just give her a JIANGSHI skin. Nah, they literally gave her little Tifuses, little Pikachu ears, a cute little JIANGSHI hat, and a beautiful overcoat jacket type thing. What would you call that? I don't know, but when you look at the gun for JIANGSHI, this is probably one of the best redesigned guns of all time, all because of the colors and the wood at the end of it, and also the jewels that are thrown in the mix of it. But because of how it's designed, it's actually one of the reasons why I don't use this skin, because of how big it is. See, at the end of the barrel nozzle, the wood actually protrudes outward, making the gun look a little bit bigger, and actually being bigger, meaning that covers up a little bit more of the screen. But now, cracking into the top 5, we have one of 2 cinematic skins for Mei. Man, Blizzard just seems to give so much love to Mei because people hated on Mei so much originally, and that's what you get. It's called karma, baby. But but they gave her ECOPOINT Antarctica to substitute the lack of love that she originally got. Coming from the Rising Sign cinematic, this was the outfit that Mei wore at the very end of the cinematic, going on her journey to try to save hundreds, if not thousands of people with the data that she collected from the ECOPOINT Antarctica base. There's not really anything too unique about this skin. It still has the same idea of the classic skin with the overcoat and the fur boots. When here she does have like a beanie with those little dangly dingly things, don't know what you would call them. But it's really the gun that's the star of the show, being a mosh podge of different things that she's collected around the base to make her original Mei gun, which you do see in the cinematic, which I not only love because, well, it's inspired from the cinematic, but it also just shows how smart Mei can really be, just taking everyday normal things and making a weapon of mass destruction. But it's really the idea of the gun and the skin that really brings out the idea of what makes an Overwatch hero a hero, being brave and being strong. And Mei puts that hero mentality on display in the cinematic after losing her friends, after losing power, after almost losing her friend Snowball, and still having the willpower to keep moving forward to save even just one person, even if it means risking her life herself. But even though that's such a heartfelt message, once in a while we just want a cute Mei skin. So at the number 4 spot, we got Penguin Mei. This was the second Winter Wonderland skin given to Mei, and it's kind of unfair because you would expect Mei to get not only a Winter Wonderland skin, but also a Lunar event. But either way, they still gave her such a cute skin, giving her a penguin onesie. I remember Blizzard giving us this little teaser trailer with like eggs in the ECOPOINT Antarctica map and Snowball just floating over it with like this seemingly penguin look with the beak and the eyes. So we all just assumed that Mei would be in a penguin onesie, and well, sure enough, here she is. It's such a silly skin, but it's a skin that suits Mei because you expect her to be in a onesie, but also a penguin onesie at that. She got the penguin feetsies, she's got the penguin legs, the penguin mittens, even though she still has like regular mittens, it's not like my mittens. It's a cute skin, man. What do you expect a Mei skin to be other than just, well, cutesy uwu? But now at the number 3 spot, we got another cinematic inspired skin. This time around, it's gonna be PAJAMEI. And yes, I do have my pajama pants on for this segment of the video. Don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. This was the first outfit seen by Mei in the Rising Sign cinematic, where they had Mei going into Cryo Freeze along with the rest of the team. But as we know, they all got yeeted. But other than her friends, partners, and potential lovers dying, this skin looks fantastic. It looks so cute, which I mean could be said for any Mei skin. It's something I'm probably overusing a lot in this video, but it really does look cute. They always have Mei dressed up in these unique outfits that fit her well. While I don't have the exact same cardigan, she does have this white long sleeve shirt with the Summer Games logo, which is calling to the Summer Games event. Nice little Easter egg, a blue sports bra, but then these blue pajama pants. Let me tell you, these pajama pants are super cute and adorable. I could see why Mei would wear them. Oh, and also, the Yeti slippers are even more comfortable than the pajama pants. Like, if I could cosplay as anything in the future, I'm gonna cosplay as PAJAMEI because this is just built for comfort, bro. But just like the ECOPOINT Antarctica skin, the gun is sort of like a Mod Podge of different items where you have the dog cup at the bottom and then the tea bag at the end of it. I'm not really sure what that's supposed to reference. Maybe just the tea that she drinks. But then Snowball is a tea kettle. Listen, this is why Mei is my favorite hero. Coming in as the runner-up for the best Mei skin in Overwatch. I didn't have an outfit planned for this, so that's why I got my B right here from Minecraft. This is Beekeeper Mei. When it comes to Mei skins, you can really make her into anything and she's still gonna look absolutely adorable. You put her in a beekeeper outfit or a uniform, she's gonna rock it. You put her in a Santa hat, yeah, it might look lame, but she's ready to party for winter. You put her in a fighting outfit, she's gonna punch you to death. And at least in the case of Beekeeper, there's not much violence going on here because bees, they're not really all that violent, only unless you attack them, just like in Minecraft and just in real life, and Mei would never hurt a fly or a bee in this case. But the main reason why you get this skin, if it's not for Mei, is of course Snowball looking like a bee. God, it's so cute! Because of the skin and Minecraft bees, I got over my fear of bees. They're just harmless little critters that are wanting to suck up some bee nectar. I mean, we all want to do that. Maybe not with flowers, but with titties. And Snowball is here to suck on some titties. Hot gamer boys and e-girls everywhere, we have finally reached the end of this Mei skin list. We have looked at amazing skins, fantastic skins, elegant skins, beautiful skins, cute skins on top of cute skins, but there's only one Mei skin, and it is none other than Honeydew Mei. You know I had to throw on the outfit for the one time. When this skin first came out, it broke the internet for many reasons. Actually, no, really just one reason. The thighs. Look at them thighs! Now, I hate it when people sexualize Mei. You can sexualize Widowmaker, Mercy, Diva, shoot, even Soldier 76, but don't come after Mei. She is not that kind of girl. No matter how many Rule 34 artists think that she is, she's not. But I gotta hand it to Mei because, my God, she's thicker than a bowl of oatmeal. Whatever bubble tea restaurant she's working at, I want to go to. Not only to meet, well, my queen Mei, but to also maybe, like, get her coworkers' numbers. Yo, is Mercy working there? Is Widow working there? Is Soldier working there? But this skin is so good on many different levels, but I think a reason why people like it, other than the thighs, obviously, is because it's relatable. You know, we want to see these heroes in everyday outfits, which is why we like the ugly sweater Soldier 76 skin, or Dr. Mercy, or in this case, a waitress of a bubble tea restaurant. She looks good in the outfit. The colors complement her well. I like her round glasses too. Snowball is a honeydew, but the best part about this is the gun. They transformed her gun into a bubble tea drink that every single time you run out of ammo, when you reload, you not only see like the boba balls, but it sounds like you're slurping on boba tea, which is such a cute little nice Easter egg and something that I really applaud Blizzard doing. So they could easily just transform these heroes to look like a boba tea waitress, but no, they go the extra mile to really sell the idea like, hey, this is a boba tea waitress all the way from her head to toe to her gun. And it's also fun to cosplay too, which is why it was my very first cosplay ever and why I always look forward to an excuse putting on this outfit. Anyway, guys, I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I was so excited to be doing this episode because one, we got a new Mei skin, and two, Mei is my favorite hero of all time. So hopefully we can do more Mei specific videos in the future, but until then, I love you guys. Thank you guys for watching. More Overwatch videos to come, and bye.